meta decks. Would like to be able to play would like to play against someone who's just not constantly swarming the field with so much bullshit. I thought they would finally get rid of Fiendsmith, or at least hit Blue Eyes. I saw the deck, the bannings from the popular Yugi tubers. You know, I saw the ban list from the popular Yugi tubers, and they barely even hit shit. You know, they barely even hit stuff. Yeah. Well, and plus I play with shitty cards anyway. To be really honest, I play shitty decks, so I really can't bitch. You know? Like I really can't bitch because I play shitty decks anyway. I will let you do it this time cuz I hate drill beam, so you get the approval. Drill beam. What's drill beam? I never even heard. Is that a spell card? Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, okay, never mind. I remember now. Yeah, it's that normal dragon deck. Yeah, it's that normal dragon deck one. I forgot about that. Yeah. I need to redo this deck, though. I'm gonna let him have the win. I'm gonna redo this deck. I got two different things trying to work with this deck. Alright. Let's see. It's personally the best one, so that's why I dislike it. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I even have that. No, I don't. I actually don't even have it. I don't even have a lot of this stuff. So that's another reason why I don't. That's why I don't build. That's why I don't build a lot of SRs and URs, is because eventually they're gonna hit it. when they hit it, that's it. I mean, that's pretty much it. They're gonna hit this eventually. You know? That's why I stick with the low tier stuff. I was just like, screw it. I'll just keep it. I'll keep it at here. Can't figure out what other Blackwing to take. Too bad all the good stuff is, yeah. That's why I don't really... Problem with the drill beam is that the only way to hit it is to ban it, because people are willing to play one because it's searchable, so limiting it doesn't really do anything. Yeah. Yeah, that is always the issue, is that like you either smack it hard or don't get rid of it. There's no in between. Yeah, that is the one thing that is the worst of it, is that it's either you either hit it hard or don't hit it at all. You know? I wonder. Maybe I'm thinking of this differently. Let me see if there is a better... No, there really isn't much. Ugh. Wow, my winged beasts are really limited. Yeah, my winged beasts are really limited. The only time limiting actually helps is when the card is like soft once per turn, like once per copy, at which point it is begging to be hit when it is designed. Let's be real. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's why it's always crazy to... I'm gonna redo this whole entire deck. Redo the whole entire fucking thing. Just redo the whole entire thing and go from scratch again. Alright, so... let's see. Let's go to... wind... Let's see what we got. When cards aren't once per turn by themselves, limiting them makes sense, but also they can't just make it a once per turn in the first place, then, cause that makes the cards themselves. Wait, what? When the cards aren't once per turn by themselves, limiting them makes sense, okay? But also, they could just make them in a once per turns in the first place, because they make the cards themselves. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood what you were saying for a second. Yeah, that is true. They are the ones who do it. So it's not like they can't like fix it themselves. But otherwise they couldn't have those broken cards that everyone has to go chase, and then have it to where you eventually play it for like what is it, like a month or so until it's obsolete, you know? See, that's why I don't that's why I don't that's why whenever that's why, that's why whenever cards become it, that's whenever whenever some type of staple new card comes out, I know how it's going to react, you know. They'll chase it for a while. They'll chase it for a while and then hit it really hard. Also, I don't know why it feels like they are scared to ban cards. After all, they are in charge of the list. It's their backlash. If there's a backlash, they could just reverse it. Yeah, I mean, look here. I mean, this right here was the chase card when it came out. You know, this right here was the chase card when it first came out. I already knew where this was gonna go. Like when this first got announced, when Bonfire first got announced, I knew exactly where this card was gonna go. I already knew exactly where Bonfire was gonna go. You know? Yeah. Like I already knew where that was. I already knew where that. I already knew where. I already knew where that was gonna go when the moment it came out. It's like that's the thing. Yeah. And right now, since it and look right here, and look right here. Look on TCG Player. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. A Century Secret Rare is like $8. A Platinum Secret is like $1.90. This thing was like the hottest thing ever. See that's why I don't chase cards. You know, the cheapest one I can find is like looks like it's market price is like 47, maybe even 40 cents if you get a super rare. You can go for an ultra rare and get it for like 47, so you can pay a little 7 cents more. And yeah, like a QR Century Rare is like $9. A Platinum Secret Rare is like almost $3. Yeah, it's like I knew exactly where this was gonna go. I know where all these chase cards go. I know exactly where chase cards go. They skyrocket up, the ban list happens, and they come plummeting down. You know? That's why if I ever did buy singles, if I ever did want to build some decks in real life, I'd wait a bit. Like I do like it's a yeah, cuz I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this or not. Um but I've been doing um I have been doing I have been doing deck prices for the decks that I build on Master Duel. Whenever I complete a deck, whenever I do a deck profile for the decks I think are viable, I go on to TCG Player. I go on to TCG Player and I see how much the deck is worth. It gives me the vibe like how many times do you have to teach this lesson, old man? It's yeah, it pretty much is. And this is what I do. And this right here is This right here is my way of seeing how much the decks are worth if I were to build them in IRL. You know? I do this for fun. Cause like if I'm gonna build these decks, in Master Duel, I want to see if I ever wanted to take them into IRL stream, IRL, how much they would cost in real life. You know? I thought that'd be kind of fun to do. But yeah, it's like that's why I don't worry about chase cards, because I already know what's gonna happen. See, I let the stupid people play. I let the stupid people waste their money, knowing what's gonna happen. And then if I want the cards, I wait until they're low. And yeah, they may be limited, but that's all I really need is a couple. I don't need a full play set. I just need maybe like 1 or 2 copies in a deck, and then I can pretty much, and I'll be fine with that. You know? I don't need to worry about you know, stuff like that, you know? But yeah, but most people just don't seem to get it. You know? It's like I see it. Like I literally see it. You know? It's the same with the gacha games. It's like I know what it's gonna do. That's why, you know, that's why I'm very hesitant and stuff like that. You know? I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm not saying like I'm not, like I don't want to do it myself. Like yeah, I would love to chase the cards. I would love to go out and buy a box of Yu-Gi-Oh packet of a box of Yu-Gi-Oh package and open them and try to see if I can get lucky chasing a card. I would love to do that, but I know with my luck I would waste money doing that. I wouldn't get my money's worth. So that's why I don't chase them. Well, plus I have no money anyway, so but that's besides the point. Even if I did have the money, that'd be the point. Is like I don't want to waste it because I don't want to go out chasing it. But I would love to do that one day, you know? Because if you think about it, you know, those Yugi-tubers, the Yugi-tubers are only able to do that because of small donations of their communities and through their AdSense and through all their other means of purchasing. Because I guarantee you, no normal person would go out and do something like that. I don't even think even those people who don't do this who don't do promotions and stuff probably wait until the Yugi tubers do it and then place their orders in, because that seems to be what it's the case. That seems to be how it is that they let the Yugi tubers finance their cards, go for the chase cards, and then go for that to see if it's worth it. That's how I'm seeing it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but that's just how I see it. You know? But hmm. Cause yeah, I did that once before. Um, Once a month, I'd go out and buy like I used to do that actually. I used to go out and buy like 10 packs of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I would set and open them and see what I pulled. Did a video on them too. But that I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that years ago. I stopped doing that years ago because that wasn't even worth it. But yeah, it's just you know what these chase cards are going to do. You know it's going to be like $400 to $500 for the big staples, and for like the big for like staples and stuff like that. And it's like it's like come on, you know where this is going to go. You should, and everybody should know by now how Konami is with their tournaments. Hell, every Yugi tuber on the damn platform, on every pun, Twitch, wherever they stream, wherever they put their content out, has said that the tournaments are just not worth it because you're not getting your money's worth. Yet you see people spend thousands of dollars, like $1,000 almost on three cards, on almost three chase cards for their decks. And then after what, after 3 months or so, they kneecap it so hard that the cards plummeted. Everybody's yeah, Toast and me saw how Bonfire went from everybody knew what price Bonfire was, saw that it was up there, and saw the price nowadays. It's so low, you can just, it's low. You only need like one copy now, you know. But still, it's everybody should know how this is going to turn out. And that's why I don't do it, you know. And I think that's why a lot of people hold their own tournaments. I think that's why a lot of content creators hold their own tournaments with prizes and stuff like that, because they want to make the community feel like you're getting some. Because you know that one big YouTuber, Days V's, he does that big tournament for $1,000. I think he does that big $1,000 tournament. He always has that big tournament for like high skilled players, because he's like a high skilled. He knows how Yu-Gi-Oh works, you know. Then you got Farfa. Then you got Farfa doing his tournaments, you know. And I think that's really good. I think that's really good to say, you know, you guys helped me. Like, I think that's really good for their communities, is good for the community is to do that for for that, you know. Use the banning lists for use your own ban lists, or your own or the Konami's ban lists, and do that. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I couldn't remember his name. I knew it was started with a D. I just couldn't remember it. But yeah, that's him. But yeah, it's like, I think that's really good. That's certain people do a community duels. See, I don't mind doing that. I do that all the time, actually. Like, I do that too. Most of the people who most of the time, since I do NRs, a lot of people assume that's what I like to duel. Is like, I like to play with is NR cards only. And I'm like, no, not really. I just do it because to me it's fun to try to build decks around NRs. You know, to me this is a lot more fun to try out. I don't do this because of I like the NRs. I just do it because it's a lot more fun to try out when you limit yourself to certain cards, you know, where you actually have to think about the cards you play. That's all. I just do it that because it's a lot more fun. But yeah, I think it's really good when content creators do that, you know. When they do tournaments like that. hold on. Can that work? Ooh. I could almost build a Wind Beast deck. There's a lot of good Wind Beasts. I'm just trying to figure something out. I'm trying to utilize this Wings of, this draw 2 cards with different names. I'm trying to utilize this because this is a really good card. But yeah, I just think that everybody should know by now how this turns out, you know? Because if you noticed actually, um, most content creators, like, I at least the ones I watch haven't really been to a tournament as much because they know how expensive it is. So it's like, yeah. I just want people to know, like, I just want people to know is all. Oh, okay, so the digital tournaments are a lot better too. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I just want people I just don't want people to blow their money. I just don't want people to blow their money on cards that they know are not going to be there for they know they're not going to be there for long. You know? That's all. I just want them to know that they're not going to be there that long, and you're eventually going to have to you're going to blow your money real fast. Yeah, that's the truth right there. Yeah, it gets very expensive when you travel. Yeah. But I mean, if you think it's fun to do it, I mean, go for it. I mean, I just don't want people to I just want people to cuz like people people bitch that I've seen many videos people bitching about the cost of chase cards. And that's all. It's just I just want people to know that you don't need to if you don't want to chase the cards, then don't, because there's probably something out there. Since we don't have rotations on any other games, we have a limited supply of cards that can be used for anything, you know. So if you know the cards, these new cards are going to be the best ones, and they're going to be like almost $1,000 for a play set. Try to find something that's with the back catalog that will do exactly that, but cheaper. Instead of that, I can't really think of anything with this deck. Yeah, this deck's just gonna be up on the back burner. Back burner for that one for a bit. I can't seem to get that to work. Oh, okay, yeah. Let us take a look at that. Let us see. That is... I can't tell. Is that good? I never saw the price tag. Looks like a QCR is still at $400. So it looks like the QCR is still at $400.